Thanks for watching this live update. Those who are just getting the signal now or watching this on replay, we thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for hitting the like or love button on these live videos. It does mean a lot. We are going to update you here in the next 10 minutes on the winter weather moving across the area, the travel conditions, and of course the forecast on the snowfall. So thanks for hitting the like or love button. Want to give a shout out to the awesome sponsors who make this type of content available to you for free, and that is Half Moon Plumbing. They joined on right as I left television and were like, hey, we want to help you out, so I appreciate Half Moon. HCS Roofing, the same. They joined right as I left television as well, so shout out to them. And then we got Generator SuperCenter, who powers this weather center, so huge thanks to them. And then recently, Empire Fence has joined us, another locally owned, wonderful company, family-owned company. And what great sponsors we have, Scantlin, to keep this up and going, or I would not be doing this, right?
Absolutely. And you don't take too much time for the commercials. You got to keep the bills paid.
Yeah.
And these people make it possible for me to be out here driving around in this stuff right now. And
yeah, you're expensive, Mike. You know, you take a lot of our budget each year.
Well, I mean, maybe we should get a sponsor for the truck too.
There you go. If you want to sponsor Scantlin's truck, give me a shot. Anyway, all right, let's get you updated. Weather conditions, road conditions. You are south heading towards Glenpool on 75, getting some blowing snow in that area. Kind of tell us what you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm coming up on 141st Street here in Glenpool. You can see, sleet accumulation on the ground, and you can see some of the snow blowing around. But right now I'm getting more sleet than snow. I'm going to pull the camera down onto the hood of the truck, and you can see it bouncing around here. Tiny little ice balls bouncing around, but there is some snow mixing in. It's kind of off and on, whether it's snow or sleet. Just having a hard time getting through that tiny little warm layer that we have above us. So we just need that switch to happen, and it'll be a lot prettier and a lot more fun to drive on. But I'm headed down to the Preston area where Oklahoma Highway Patrol has closed US 75 on that. There's a little bit of a 2 or 3 mile stretch where it's really hilly between Beggs and Okmulgee. Right there on the north side of Okmulgee Lake. So that's where I'm going to head. You know what? If it's snowing downtown, should I turn around and stay in the metro?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, I'll turn around at 151st and turn around.
So we got a lot of people just joining in right now. The snow is now finally transitioning into the metro region, and that should continue through at least 7 o'clock this evening. So we have a while to go of snow from basically, let's say, from Creek County into northeast Oklahoma. The heavier totals are going to end up being to the northeast of us, just for the fact that they've already seen snow for now an hour, and that's obviously going to create higher snowfall totals. Still in the metro, about 2 to 5 inches of snowfall. Not seen, as I put on that reel last night, what the data was showing of 12 inches. That's not happening here in the metro, so throw that aside. The data stunk last night, so we're going 2 to 5 in the metro. Still going to have travel issues, and winds are going to pick up, and we are going to see hazardous travel through the evening and afternoon hours here in northeast Oklahoma. So, Mike, it got delayed a little bit, that transition from freezing drizzle to snow, but here we are finally starting to see some snow showers increase across the metro area.
Absolutely. I'm going to zoom in, and my visibility has gone way down here in Glenpool. You can see the exit's about a half mile ahead, or the 151st is about a half mile ahead of me, and you can barely see the bridge up there. So I think it's here. I think it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. This is good news. We've been waiting for this all morning, and now we're going to get it. You're going to have less negative complaints on your Facebook page now, but winter weather is really hard. You have so many variables at so many different layers, and those layers can be very thin, and any 2 degree or 3 degree difference at any of those layers changes the story completely here. So,
someone's going to get about 10 inches of snow, and it's going to be labeled a bust still, just because everybody's not in Armageddon mode, and that's the way it goes, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. Not every event's going to be absolutely perfect, but we can definitely learn from this experience and move on. But still, it is going to be hazardous travel across northeast Oklahoma through the evening, and tomorrow morning is going to be rough as well. So again, this is still a major winter storm. We've had numerous accidents. Parts of Tulsa streets have been closed due to the slick roads because of the freezing drizzle and the freezing rain in the area. And we've got kids at home. Like Jack, come here real quick. So Jack, he's are you enjoying this?
Yes.
You ready for more snow?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go back to school. All right. But here we are in the modern day with distance learning going on. But so let's talk, Mike, real quick, if you don't mind, just give an update on the folks on what's going on here. So we have this batch of snow that continues right in this vicinity, right here. And this is going to be ongoing for a little bit. So just before we went on, I looked at the latest data. Still going to hold on to the HRRR. It has a pretty good handle on it of all the activity we have now. Let me see, is that, and that's, let's see how far that is. Okay, good. Let me swing this over here. So let me go to future radar for you. This is going to be what we call future track radar. It's going to take what we have now and move into the future. So this is at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, still snow in the metro, still trying to produce precip across the area. So we have enough upper level mechanics to continue to increase precip through the 3, 4. This is the 5 o'clock hour. The 5 o'clock hour is starting to show the back edge of the snow showers begin to move into the metro area. And you can still holding it around to 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock, still some light snow showers. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then by 10 o'clock, it's moving on out. So this is just a new data coming in. Let's look at those snowfall totals for it. Mike, you're looking good. This is the latest snowfall total for the area, and you can see it keeping the heaviest amounts from basically right in this area here. This is where the heavy snowfall amounts are going to be, and it's still putting out about 2 to 3 inches of snowfall in Tulsa. Then you head down to South Tulsa, and it's about an inch or 2. And then you head northeast, and it's up 4 to 7 in that general area. And that's a 10-to-1 ratio, so this is more of a 15-to-1. So, it shows about 3 inches in Tulsa. That would be about 4 or 5 with the fluffiness of the snow. And then it shows 3 to 4 to the northeast of us. 4 to 5. This would generally be 6 to 7. So again, in the metro, we're looking at 2 to 5 inches of snowfall in this area, and then we're looking at 5 to 7 inches, maybe up to 10 in parts of northeast Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas. So that's the way it looks at this current time. And you can see roadways. Is that 151st, Mike?
Yeah, I'm on 75 now, going back north.
And the precip pretty much looks like snow, right? Or is that sleet still being mixed in?
It's still about half and half. So you've got enough snow that you're seeing it blow around on the road, but there's also some sleet bouncing around. But I just got a really strong northerly wind gust of probably 40 miles an hour. So not quite blizzard criteria, but since we have the sleet and the ice on the ground, the snow is going to stick a little harder than it would. But we're still going to have some blowing snow. Those accumulation totals are going to be a little skewed because of the wind.
They are. So, visibility is going to be reduced over the next couple of hours as we start to see that snow intensify across parts of the area. Again, not the 10 to 12 that the data was showing last night. I can tell you that much. It's now 2 to 7 across the area. And that's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. And we're still getting snow. We're still getting hazardous travel, and travel is discouraged through tonight and tomorrow morning. The lows the next couple of nights are going to be brutal. This is still a very impactful winter weather event, just a little lighter on the snowfall totals. And you can, if you feel anger about that, you can comment as much as you want. I've already gotten enough hate comments already. That's fine with me. I can handle it. I'm old enough here. I've been in this business long enough. We've been through many of these type of events, and if you feel the need to express your anger because you're having other issues in life, you can send it my way. I can handle it, right, Mike? You can too.
No, I don't know. I'm still a little bit lippy, but
hey, I appreciate the honesty. You know what, Mike, I remember because I've worked for wonderful other chiefs in this metro area as well, and through the history, this has happened where it's been a little lighter on the side, and look, people move on in life, and that's just the way it is, and we do our best. I can tell you that much. We're still having a winter storm here, and it's never going to be good enough for everybody. So that's just the way life is, Mike. So
there's no one quite as angry and bitter as a snow lover.
Oh,
who isn't being fed, right?
Yes, that's the truth. That's so the truth.
Eat a Snickers,
and wait a
take
while.
a couple deep breaths.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yep. All right, Mike. So we've been on for about 10 minutes now. We'll be back, I believe, around 1:30 with another weather update. In the meantime, hope you all have a safe and wonderful afternoon. Stay warm. Be careful, and we'll talk to you soon.